take it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And he deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Melendez makes the catch. One away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fourth right now on the American League home run leaderboard. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Melendez makes the grab, and that's the inning. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ball one, no strikes. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one missing inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch. But it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
3-2. And he walked him. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. And fires in a fastball at 95. Slider misses outside. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the
runner on the go. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Doyle at first, one gone. In the air, left side. Under this one. Makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler. And there's the strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very.
Rubber takes off. That's in for a strike. Throws, skips past him. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Well, the pressure was on, and he knew he had to have a quick release behind the plate if he was going to have any chance of catching him at second. He's got great speed, and in this case, it resulted in moving up 2.
And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless.
I'm in my zone now. When he don't slow down, I'm grown now. Here, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top. I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now.
Back here in Kansas City, and now Kyle Mansardo. And the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Melendez drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, John Kenzie Noel. To third, Lux. Throws to first in time.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Pitches in there, and that is strike one. That's in there.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And it's caught for the out. Jack Ciccone steps in for the Royals. And that one fouled off. Ciccone goes 6 feet 5 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. And they traded for him. And he can't make the play. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Kwan calls it in for the out. 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, M.J. Melendez. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ramirez sends it to first. What a play. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones. Here comes a pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And he barehands it over to first. On the money. Nice play. So digging in, Max Bush.
He was out early today working on that very play.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Fly to left his first time. And fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And it way out front of the slur. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
And Luke, I'd say he's due.
High in the air, out to right. Butler sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Guardians back here at Kauffman Stadium. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Freddie Fermin. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. In the air, right field. Settles underneath it. And there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Just off the inside edge. 1 down, base is empty. There's a strike at the knees. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 2 away down. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, right side. Jones makes his way towards it. Great effort on the leaping grab.
Oh, that one had.
Back here in Kansas City, start of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, number 73. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. He's 0 for 1. Grounding ball here, rolls foul. 4th inning underway, no score. That one the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now at the plate, John Quincy Noel. Doyle makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Now batting, number 37.
Now it's the shortstop. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's in the dirt.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1. Pulls that one foul. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Up and in, now 1-2. Bounce to the left side, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, right fielder.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Lawrence Butler steps in for the Royals. Struck out swinging his first time. tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that's down, a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. He's in safely at second as a run scores on the play.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Lifted in the air, out to left. Has a beat on it. And there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ciccone, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it's through for a hit.
Hey, he's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do is
out towards right center field. Kwan brings it in. Runner tags for third. The throw is on, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Melendez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And now it's even up. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heat. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. A wind in the pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So up next, Max Bush. Hit on the ground to the right side. Off balance throw in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. Guardians go down in order. Good for the Guardians there. They trail things here 2-0. Bybee back to work. He was late there. Strike 1. Fermin goes 5 feet 9 inches. 28 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. That one lifted to left. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. So the Royals batting order turns over. And next up for the Royals, Brenton Doyle. That clips the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Throws to first in time.
The batter number 19, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Royals 2. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. The right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Touches down, that's a hit. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a pop-up. Pasquantino drifts towards it. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it off. Unfortunate for him.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Wastes no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One down. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. That one in there across the letters.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 on, 1 out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 1-2. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they trail by 1. He's in at second with a 1-out double. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. That one hit to right. Butler in position. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run on bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. in there at the knees for a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's down and in.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 3. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the righty deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here.
It's like he's playing with the ball up there. That's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
0-1. Right through there for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Kwan makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting.
And now it's Gavin Lux. That one's in there. That's strike one. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. And takes low for ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Rolls across the diamond. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is MJ Melendez. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right through there, got him. And that ends the inning. Royals grab 3 on this homer. It's now a 5-1. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 37. Right, back to work. That one drilled left field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That one way outside, and that is ball 1. And it stays fair. Coming home. The throw into second. And he's out, trying for 2. But 1 run is in to score. Max Bush digs in for the Guardians. Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. And that's through there for a strike. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball almost got him there.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So the batting order turns over. Manager out of the dugout. A new arm into the game, the righty, Hunter Gaddis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right through there for a strike. Gaddis, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Up the middle, fires to first on the run. He's in there. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but...
Now, here is Michael Massey. There's a strike. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Time for 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes a ball. Now one miss. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Butler batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Right-handed reliever. He swings and fouls one off. Righty delivers. And another ball. The pitch. Out to short. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That one is hammered right field. Jones going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. On the ground to first, Pasquantino. And he takes it himself for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the Guardians DH, John Kenzie Noel. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
One out, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Butler makes the grab, and there's two gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So they're down to their final out. So in now for Cleveland, Nolan Jones. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The Guardians down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Final light score this afternoon.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months.